magic. Rupees are honesty.
Diamond of generosity. Opal of kindness. Sapphire of laughter.
Ruby of loyalty.
This is mad.
What's going on, everybody? It is me, ElusiveOwl here, and welcome to the next installment episode of MuseScript's The Color Goddess. I had to do this in a second take to do the introduction because I was trying to remember Leoko's father's name, and I got there eventually. I was struggling to remember the name, but now I got it. It's King Sephiroth. But last time out, we got more information regarding King Sephiroth, and turns out he is the biggest mother trucker that we know of, because he is over 100 feet tall, and English, and the little dots are supposed to represent the pony kinds of a normal pony size of their culture. So yeah. By the way, thank you to MuseScript and all you guys in the comments for correcting me about what kind Leoko and King Sephiroth are when they mention about canines. It's not just a dragon, it's a hybrid between a dragon and a dog. So it's a fire-breathing dragon and also a canine of a dog. Put them together and you got canines. So yeah, I like the concept of that idea. So yeah, pretty good idea there from MuseScript and the team there. So yeah. Anyways, Unica sends a message, as I'm seeing here within the first few seconds for the previously shot. Unica sent the message to Rainbow Dash. Over the trouble that she's going to be in with King Sephiroth. And meanwhile, Dash did have training. She grew over 100 feet tall, just like how the book explained. Tried to maintain the power of a goddess, but it was too much for her to bear. So she needs a whole lot of training to withstand it. Meanwhile, elsewhere, there was a random locket that was dropped near the Cutie Mark Crusaders clubhouse. Apple Bloom found that little brooch thing, and turns out it belonged to Nisty. It belonged to Nisty because she can recite the words in Latin, and when she recited it, she put the brooch attached to her. So whoever can recite the words of the brooches, and that's with the goddesses as well, because I think the goddesses can turn into brooches because their power was running thin, and we saw that with Suntra at the end there. So Suntra turns herself into a brooch, leaving the other goddess in the cell for her power to fully drain out as well. So we've got 2 out of the 3 goddesses. 2 out of the 3 goddesses out. So yeah, and we last left with another brooch on the table, which looks to be in the table where it's in. I didn't really get a clear look of where the object was in that location, but I want to say it's in Sugar Cube Corner? Question mark. Could be, or it could be in Applejack's place, Sweet Apple Acres. I don't know, but we did get a brooch at the very end of the last episode for episode 3 training. So, anyways, Episode 4 is called The Guidance. Episode 4 is called The Guidance. So, yeah. By the way, I think we're going to get this episode explaining why Angel might have fallen for that bunny. And Fluttershy is not too keen on it. So, yeah. So we'll see what happens with all the results here. So let's get this episode underway in 3, 2, 1, go. No, wait a minute. 3, 2, 1, go.
Previously on the Color Goddess. If you can hear me, I am able to communicate to you. Though it is beyond my power to leave the confines of your shell, I still have the power to help you in this journey of yours.
He declared war on Equestria for more land, and many brave soldiers sacrificed their lives to stop him.
Aw, this is so pretty. I wonder if a mare dropped this.
I'm just worried for Rainbow.
Is it because of what lies ahead about King Sephiroth? We just saw Angel nuzzling this cute little brown bunny. Ugh, how romantic. No, it's not. I never wanted this to happen. I wanted Angel to be with me forever. I never wanted him to leave me alone.
Maybe I have seen this brooch before. It can't belong to anyone else.
Oh, what's going on? Are you okay?
I will stay loyal to Equestria as I go and send help.
Satura. And there's the brooch. Leaving off in a cliffhanger at the very end. MuseScript. MuseScript Productions presents. Here are the characters again. MuseScript. Narrator Pony. Kenzie VA. Flutter Rose and Pretty Pegasus Wings. Luna Bruce, Peacock Studios. Dark Knight Princess. A new voice. Arcana Shay and Brian Random VA. Darling Moon, Heartsy Art, and Ice Gaze. One new slot added in for potential Angel Bunny. Is Angel going to talk? Are we getting into the inner conscience of Angel?
Rainbow Dash, I bring another message from
Speaking of conscience.
As you are aware, they are in the clutches of King Sephiroth, the being you must fight against. But my younger sister, Satura, has given up her soul components as she looks for help. Find these ponies who have these components. They are of the animals, trees, and the ponies. You must hurry, however, for your land is in danger without these components in proper control. I wish you luck.
I had another weird dream. Who is she? She looks so familiar. Even when I'm sure I haven't seen her before. Her presence felt so warm and motherly. Like she was inside me. But she has sisters. Satura, I think her name is? Components? I'm so confused. All this thinking is making my head hurt this early in the morning. If they're captured by King Sephiroth, maybe Misty knows who these ponies are. Then I'll find out more answers.
That would be your best bet.
Not to wake Blue up. She seems rather tired after yesterday.
Gotta say as well, it was weird for P to compare.
Give me Blue Nuts. I mean Blue Dash. Give me Blue Dash. I need it.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
I was gonna say don't mention Blue Dash, P, but you just went ahead and You just went ahead and had to say that, didn't you? You just had to say it. I mean, if they weren't related, if perchance they weren't related by blood, maybe we can talk about this discussion for years and years to come. But unfortunately, it was bounded by blood to you. So, the blue dust thing needs to be put to bed. Because, nah. I'm not on the train for that. I ain't jumping aboard on the train. Let's get back to it, though. I know she'll be looking back on this and being like, oh, God, what have I done? What did I utter my mouth to when I mentioned those words? Oh, what was I thinking? Right, let's get back into it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go soon.
Lucia, where are you going?
I never wanted this to happen. I wanted Angel to be with me forever. I never wanted her to leave me alone. Lucia! It's not like that. Just worry to me. If you become a father now, you'll become like your parents. Come on, Fluttershy. It probably isn't what you thought. Maybe they were just playing together? Yes, that must be it. I shouldn't have had my worries carry me away like that. That is ridiculous. Oh my goodness! What's going on? This is impossible. Why is everyone sick?
Are they suffering the same fate as Tank did?
Spring, the tree shouldn't be withering like this. Huh? Where did this come from?
The brooch.
Pretty. What is it, Angel?
It's in Fluttershy's cottage.
I'm so sorry about what I thought was going on. It's just, whoa!
Ah,
Oh no! What's happening to all the animals? The trees?
my baby's ill, Flutters.
My dear.
Discord!
Discord are inconsistent throughout the episode.
It's actually quite simple.
And it's Brian Random too!
Direct the rest of the ponies on our team to wrap up winter. Or it could have been Applejack. The snow is gone, yes, but the animals still have colds. And the trees are looking a little drab.
I don't think that's what happened, Discord. Everything was fine yesterday. Unless you produced chaos in your sleep accidentally?
Oh no, Fluttershy, none of this is my doing. For I will cover my slumber, and my flying pigs had caught the swine flu. Not even my chaotic magic could fix it.
The days of swine flu of 2009.
Normal again?
I could try. It looks like I can't do anything. Me, the Lord of Chaos.
That is a little odd.
Ooh, where did you get this lovely brooch, my dear?
Oh, this? It just appeared in my cottage. I don't know where it came from.
Well, the center matches your hair.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That you're meant to have this brooch.
But I like it nonetheless. Flutters, darling, give me the brooch. Oh, it's attached to her.
What happened to me? This vest looks similar to the one Misty has, but how come?
You have been chosen, Fluttershy.
Huh? Who's there? You hear that, Discord?
It's Santra.
I hear it too.
It's her.
Who are you?
I am Satura, the goddess
Satura. There you go.
Goddess? Like, Rainbow?
Rainbow dashes the power of my would have parted us thousands of years ago.
Well, that's depressing.
She had to sacrifice her physical form to save us. I fear that I too must now do the same. Fluttershy, with that brooch, you have acquired the powers of reading my components. The words translated on your brooch mean earth and animals. You are now an apprentice of mine. The Earth Apprentice.
Apprentice?
You've been promoted! That's my girl!
What am I supposed to do?
There are two other components of this, trees and plants. You must find the bearers of those brooches and reunite this Fluttershy in order for the trees and animals to return to normal. This is because the lack of my physical body, the trees are withering and animals are ill.
I will try my best, Saturday.
Trees and
promise
ponies.
to turn his land to normal and find the other two brooches.
Good luck to you, Fluttershy.
Well, that happened.
It did. It did.
I don't know why, but I feel like I've seen this brooch before. It's very nostalgic in some way. But why is it in the goddess language? Is it really connected to them? To her? Utica?
Misty, I need to talk to you.
About what?
This morning and the morning before, I've had these strange dreams.
What happened in the dreams?
Hold on. Blue, blue, blue.
Rainbow, what the heck?
I was checking to see if you were awake.
I wasn't. I was having the most wonderful dream about donuts.
I can tell. You have crumbs all over you.
Gosh dang it! I was sleep eating again.
Speaking of dreams,
I can relate with Blue Streak. I do love going to Dunkin' Donuts
Boo, what was it about? Was it about me?
and getting a dozen donuts in a box.
I don't know what to make of it.
make of what?
This is gonna be good.
Well, this Pegasus mare was talking to me in the darkness. She looked like me a little bit. She was blue with a rainbow mane. She was talking about obstacles I have to face and having to find something important. She also said that her sisters are in the clutches of King Sephiros.
No way.
What? What did I say?
That wasn't just any pony who was talking to you in your dreams. That was Utica, the original color goddess.
That's right.
Original color goddess? Ow! This makes no sense. I thought I was the color goddess.
Yeah, she was.
You are. You have acquired powers.
But you've got a power.
Let me explain why that is.
I'm listening.
Well, Utica and her sisters, the other goddesses, were trapped by King Sephiros thousands of years ago. But Utica was able to escape, vowing to her sisters to find someone to set them free eventually. For centuries, she ventured as a lonely soul, finding a body to inhabit. Then she found it. She chose you.
You mean that this pony is living inside me?
That's so freaky. We need to get you to a doctor.
What?
It's not like that. I said she was a lonely soul. She wasn't a physical being at that point.
Phew.
Whoops. But that's still freaky.
But there is something that makes sense to this. How you're able to perform the sonic rainbow. Utica was the only
Butterfly just fly out of my head. What?
when she transferred her soul into you.
No, a butterfly. What am I saying? A fly.
Performed that rainbow. She found a safe haven inside you, and she is guiding you in dreams for what you should do next.
So, you're saying is that Utica has been living inside me ever since I was born?
That's right. She had given up her physical form to save her sisters.
And who are her sisters?
Satura, the goddess of nature, and Lumina, goddess of light.
Satura and Lumina.
I remember saying that
Unica,
one of her
Satura,
sisters,
and Lumina.
Satura, is in
Unica,
trouble.
Satura, and
What?
Lumina.
What happened?
Tell us.
She said something about
Without breaking the speakers
Rainbow Dash, Misty, you have to help me. What's wrong
and my
with you?
earlobes.
The animals, the trees, they're all withering and dying.
What?
That's why the trees looked a little strange on the way here. I was visited by one of the goddesses, and I was given this brooch. Wait, isn't that a similar brooch that you have, Misty?
Huh? You mean...
I sense a connection.
Oh my gosh, they are similar!
Is Applejack gonna have the next brooch?
You're one of
I
Saturday's
wonder.
elements. That means she's left her physical form like Yurika has.
That's why the trees and the animals are like this.
So it's gonna be Rainbow,
To find two other brooches.
Fluttershy,
Trees and ponies.
Misty,
I'm
and
one of her
Applejack.
apprentices.
Mine says color and rain.
So are you an apprentice too?
I guess I am. One of Yurika's. It also explains why I have this vest.
Wait, Fluttershy. You said that the animals are sick or something? Yes. Think!
Come on.
Oh, jeez, not again.
Come on, Tink. Wake up for me. Don't get sick on me again. Huh?
He's fine, it looks like.
Maybe not all the animals are sick. Come to think of it, Angel is still healthy. Maybe our pets are protected? Maybe, probably?
Come on. Why don't we go find who the other two brooches went to?
I might have an idea of who they could have gone to.
Yay, adventure!
What in tarnation? What happened to all the trees? Whoa!
Yeah, knew it.
Whoa.
Knew it.
Huh. Strange. This looks similar to the one found by Apple Bloom yesterday. For that matter, I wonder who this brooch belongs to. I guess I can find that out later.
Applejack!
Hello, Fluttershy. Are you okay? You were quite upset yesterday and...
Never mind that now. I'm glad I found you. And the second brooch.
Wait, you have one too? In one of those vests?
I'll explain later.
What are you...
You'll understand soon.
There you go. It chose you.
What is this?
You're one of Satura's apprentices.
Satura? You mean the Earth Pony goddess Twilight talked about?
Yeah.
Yes, you are the apprentice of trees. I am the apprentice of animals. And Misty is the
Yep.
apprentice of... What are you the apprentice of again?
Rain, this is all still so confusing to me.
Rain.
It's not that confusing.
I know. But we still need to find one more component of Satura's. Ponies. You know, I know of one pony that could be.
Shouldn't,
You sure?
when you think about it, shouldn't Fluttershy have that kind of brooch for trees?
Pinky,
Because
why
of
did you do that? I found this brooch
the
in
literal
the vest
mean,
and then
you
put it
know.
in my mane and this magic vest appeared. That's the one I usually wear for winter wrap-up. And I guess I'm not the only one.
Oh, Pinky's got
You're
one.
the last apprentice. Apprentice? Apprentice of what? Cupcakes?
Golly! Blue Streak is on something.
Fluttershy, Applejack, Pinky.
She knows my name.
You three have been chosen to keep my components safe. Unfortunately, the trees and animals can't be cured while still trapped in Zephyrus' clutches. Although your powers will make good use for temporary healing, the only way it can be fixed permanently is to travel to where we are. That does mean we have to travel all the way here to the Deadlands, where the candy live.
The Deadlands? But those parts of the world are really dangerous.
Deadlands. So that's where she was, I believe.
You do not worry. As long as you wear those brooches, we will be protected. Same goes for you, Rainbow Ash and Rocket. You must come here as soon as possible, otherwise Zephyrus may destroy your land for good.
Don't worry, you can count on us.
We won't let you down. We promise.
Except for those ponies that are hanging upside down.
To save my sister Luna, who is still trapped and is going to weaken and hurt.
Another journey to save the world?
Yep. Another one.
This is going to be
Yep.
so much fun.
I wonder why Twilight or
Like
Red-
DJ Khaled. Another one.
Maybe Satura has a thing against horned ponies.
I don't think that's the reason.
Misty, what's wrong?
It was bad enough that Rainbow got involved. And now you three are too.
I think it's a little strange. But I'm glad to be helping Rainbow one way or another.
Thank you.
Oh, Leoco.
I can't be thinking that. What happened yesterday? Sato!
What's the hurry, princess?
I know you want to talk, but I really need to go this way.
I'm sorry, but that direction is strictly off limits. Only the king and his royal guards are allowed to enter.
But...
Move along, princess. If I catch you around here again, you will answer to the king.
But I'm his daughter. He can't do anything to me.
Yes, but how have you been feeling on the matter of his plan?
Well,
That's what I thought. Now get back to your post!
Yes, sir.
Good. Now don't come here again, or I won't let you off that easily next time.
Damn. Strictly for the king.
I walk down these halls and wonder why I'm living like the way I am. My life's like a clash of thunder and I feel like
She's walked through all these halls before. Sorry, just that opening line has got me thinking Equestria Girls.
walking down this hall, rejected by society, an outcast, a different kind of unique. But if I could live my life a little different, I would be loved the way I am. Not gonna be teased about my height, and I would have so many friends. And looking at the king, if he took
Mother
me
Canaan?
under his imaginary wing, he would support me like a real dad should love me. Like a real dad should love me. Instead, I'm feeling like I don't belong. I'm feeling like I'm doing something wrong. I'm being scolded for walking down this path. But I need to prove that I'm right, and I'm gonna change that tonight. And I won't let the ponies feel his wrath. I should live my life a little different. I should be loved the way I am. No longer teased about my height, and I will have so many friends. I'm looking at the king. He will take me under his imaginary wing. He will support me like a real dad should love me. Like a real dad should love me. My real dad.
Interesting.
How are you holding up, Fluttershy?
This poor bunny is completely unconscious. Her sickness is slowly rising. I don't know what I should do.
Has something been on your mind lately?
Yes.
You can tell me anything.
Well, for a couple of days now, I've always worried about Angel.
Why is that?
I'm always worried that he would start a family of his own, or become a father.
That's an odd thing to think about.
That's what Rarity said too. She said it was something stranger than anything you could come up with.
So why were you thinking about that in particular?
Because Angel has been looking after himself. He hardly has time for me anymore. He seems to be more reliant on other things, even though I've looked after him his whole life.
Maybe he's just growing up.
He's an adult bunny. But maybe you're right. I just wish I could find out what's really going on.
Well, maybe you can find out now.
Who said that?
It wasn't me.
The brooch?
Here.
Wait. Oh my god, he can speak.
Angel, are you speaking to me?
Yes, somehow telepathically.
It's the brooch.
Discord, are you doing this?
No.
Of course not.
Fluttershy, it's not his doing. It's yours.
What?
You're the Earth Apprentice of Animals. You're just realizing your abilities.
Yeah.
Your ability to communicate to animals has enhanced to another level.
So, if that's the case, you can tell me what I was unable to find out, right?
Oh yes, of course. You see, you may think that I was getting sick of you. There have been times when I had been a real jerk to you, but over the years, I've more than matured. Nowadays, I want to do all I can to protect you.
Really?
You mean that? I
Ah.
have heard some things you have done to my dear Fluttershy.
I had the mind of a child, but that all changed when I met her.
Hmm.
So, you really did fall in love with her?
Not exactly. It happened one day. I was being my childish self when she saw me and showed up. She told me if you really loved me, that I shouldn't be so mean. She taught me a lot of things in rabbit speak. Every now and again, I would go to her and she would teach me new things. Forgive me if this sounds completely out of character for me, but deep down, I knew how upset you were. I decided to be kinder to others, hence what happened with Nisty and her. Believe it or not, she made me become better and a little more grown up. And I have no idea why.
I don't believe it. It could be just a deceiving act. Now that he has the power to communicate to you, Fluttershy, you shouldn't fall for that.
But Discord, I think he has changed.
What?
I believe him. I believe him.
Changed Angel. Changed him for the better. And I'll do whatever it takes to keep her safe.
Please do. And you don't need to worry about me so much.
Huh?
You've done a lot for me, Fluttershy. But we must focus our love for others. You understand that, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry I've done you. I thought you never needed me anymore. I thought you'd leave me alone. All alone.
But I did need you, just in a different way. Not in the same way that was before.
You really are growing up, aren't you?
Fluttershy, you've taken care of me my entire life. How could I not be truly thankful? I'm sorry for being such a jerk.
Oh, Angel, you're not a jerk.
Well, I thought this arc would go on for a little longer.
I thought your face was shorter.
So now that I can communicate to you, other animals will be able to do the same?
In that way, yes. And it will come in handy when we travel to the Deadlands.
The Deadlands? That sounds like a dangerous place. Well, if you have to go in there, then I will protect you.
Oh, Discord, you have to stay here. I'm sorry, whilst I'm gone, you have to look after the animals.
Right, of course. At least I am still helping you.
When the time comes, I'm not sure when we have to depart.
Rather soon, I bet.
Yeah.
So, Father, how have you been lately? Planned anything that would take over the pony's land?
I don't need a plan. Those ponies don't stand a chance against me either way.
I guess the goddess doesn't either.
Goddess? You mean to tell me there's only one?
That is correct, sire. Your daughter here did try to sneak into forbidden grounds.
Is that so? Leako?
Well,
Are you sure she was heading over to that room?
Not the only room in that direction.
I guess you have a point there.
You mean to tell me you didn't know that?
To be fair, you have served our master longer than I have.
So, what is the meaning of this? Another goddess has escaped?
Nothing would matter too much, sire, since you have most of our powers.
Oh, and the other one too.
That is a good point. Why should I be concerned?
They kind of got eyes like Tenebrae. Just noticed that now.
How much of our land, then what's the point?
Father, I might have drank too much water. May I please go to the bathroom?
Yes, you are excused.
Except they're not powerful.
Are you sure that was wise, sire?
I trust my daughter won't make the same mistake, because if she does, she will answer to me.
Ooh. Oh. She's... yeah, heading towards the cell. Lumina.
Don't know anymore. Ever since my sister went away, I've been growing weaker and weaker. I don't know how long Equestria is going to last.
I knew my father was a monster. I didn't think he was this cruel.
Wait, what are you doing?
Come on, we have to get you out of here.
I can't leave.
Your sister, right?
She's gone to send help. Soon someone will save us, but for now, I can't leave.
That's just horrible. Oh no, not you too.
Uh-oh.
It was just a matter of time.
You have to hang in there.
Nah, she's gonna fade as well.
I need you to do something for me.
What is it?
I need you to find the beings who possess the components of Perga, Satura, and me.
What?
You must. I'm counting on you. Liako.
How did you know my...
That confirms that Liako's gonna find one of the brooches.
I promise I will help you. Somehow. I don't care what my father...
She's gonna find her brooch,
Yes, his son.
Lumina's brooch, and use it against her father. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. It's great to hear Brian Random's VA's voice as Discord. I haven't heard that in a little bit of time. Okay.
The following audio drama is based.
Alright. So, that was episode 4 of The Color Goddess. It's called The Guidance. Yeah, pretty much got the pieces of it's looking like the pieces of this brooches are finally piecing together on who's going to require who. In terms of who will get it. I knew, well, we already know Dash has got it. Nisty was going to get one. Fluttershy was going to get one. I knew Applejack was going to get one. And it looks like... oh yeah, Pinky's also got a brooch as well. Pinky's also got a brooch. So that leaves with Rarity and Twilight. they'll have to get the brooches off of Lumina. So for Lumina's apprentice or apprentices, it will be Rarity, Twilight, Layako. That works. That works out. Yeah. Pinky and Applejash have the brooches for Santra. So does Fluttershy, which leaves Rainbow Dash, Misty, but I don't think we've got another brooch for that. Am I correct to thinking that there's 3 brooches each for like one goddess? Because it seems like there's 2. Well, I've seen there's like 2 apprentices each, and there's 1 apprentice now, which could be for Lumina. I think it's how it works. They're gonna get 3 apprentices each. You'll have to correct me, Muse, in the comments if that works. Because from the way I see it, it looks like they're gaining brooches of the goddess of that brooch. That's the way I see it. Anyways, elsewhere, Angel can communicate to Fluttershy now, since Fluttershy has the brooch. So she now knows the inner thoughts of Angel, and pretty much Angel says that this girl bunny that Angel has met pretty much changed his way of life, pretty much changed his childish mood, as we know and see from the canon version of My Little Pony. And when he saw this girl bunny, it pretty much changed the way of him and made him feel a bit more mature. Made him feel more like an adult than a child. And has feelings for this girl bunny, of course. But still wants to be around with Fluttershy. But he does have to move on at some point. Pretty much. So yeah. The song with Layako, talking about... It seems like she was talking about her family. Like, there was a mother, Kanan, and of course there's the father, which is King Sephiroth. Yeah. And pretty much Sephiroth and her don't get along well on talking terms, which is pretty ironic on what's happening in my actual real life situation. Well, I get on well with my dad. I do get on well with my actual dad. We do have communications now and then. Just like my late mum as well, rest in peace to her. We have conversations, but not as many as my sister had with my late mum. But yeah, those two would like gossip for like countless of hours and hours and hours. So yeah. What else did happen in this episode? I'm trying to think, because I don't usually write notes out for each episode. Yeah, pretty much for what I've explained there regarding the brooches, Leoko's family, heritage, and Bunny, Angel, telepathically communicating to Fluttershy via the brooch. Oh yeah, and each brooch has different representation of what they are. Like there was one of trees, there was one of animals, there's one of rainbow, and various others. So, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, pretty good episode. But yeah, explain more to me about these brooches, and tell me if there's like 3 brooches of each for one goddess, because that's the way it seemed to be for me for that reason. Or I might be missing something that might have been blatantly obvious to me, but my head doesn't, might not have understood it. So, yeah. But yeah, let me know. But yeah, with all that being said though, everybody, that is going to do it for my reaction to The Color Goddess. That was episode 4. That was called The Guidance. And if you have enjoyed my reaction to this episode, then make sure to hit the like button down below. And if you're new to my channel and want to check out more of my videos, then you can by hitting that subscribe button and hit that notification bell for more updating content when I upload my next video. Don't forget to check out all my socials. They'll be linked down below in the description. The link to the original video is by MuseScript. I'll leave that down below for episode 4 if you want to go ahead and watch it. The link to my second channel is called ElusiveOwl Gaming. I usually do PlayStation 5 games on that channel, so go ahead and check it out. And leave a comment on what you thought about the episode. Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Let me know your overall thoughts in the comment section below. And with all that being said, everybody, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.